And as far as the whole Saudi Arabia thing and why it almost happened and ultimately didn't, apparently members of the Saudi royal family were the ones who were involved in bringing WWE there in the first place. They specifically asked for a certain number of names to be on the show. Hulk Hogan was one of the names that they asked to be on this show. And this this would lend credence to what Dave Meltzer reported in The Observer, which I admit, when I first read this, I just thought this is ridiculous. There's no way this is true. Having heard that, it probably is true. He talked about it in The Observer that, members of the royal family requested The Undertaker, The Ultimate Warrior, and Yokozuna all be on that Greatest Royal Rumble show. They got The Undertaker. If it didn't seem weird enough that Undertaker would come back so soon after WrestleMania and wrestle a random match against Rusev, it certainly would make sense that it was a personal request from the people hosting the show who wanted him there, so they got him. The other two would have required one hell of a magic trick to pull off, but that would explain what was his name again? Hiroki Sumi or Hiroku Sumi, I think was his name. He was the sumo who was in the Royal Rumble match for about 15 seconds before Mark Henry dumped him out. They actually wanted Yokozuna in the match and did not realize that Yokozuna has been dead for almost 18 years. So WWE literally went out and got a different sumo, a real sumo wrestler, an actual sumo in this case, to, I don't know, either pretend that it was Yokozuna and maybe they wouldn't notice, or just to satisfy their desire to have a big fat Japanese guy in the match. Who knows? I don't know, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a long time. And they're supposedly coming back in November. They may be back in Saudi Arabia yet again this year, as early as this November for another show. I can't wait to see what happens when the Saudi prince requests the straight edge man with all the tattoos to be on the show.